Well, here is the story about one man's incredible weight loss. In January of this year, Steve Robin weighed in at more than 350 pounds. Nearly 12 months later, he has shed an incredible 137 pounds. That was Steve then, and now, drum roll please, this is Steve. Take a look at him. Wow. And he will be joining us with his personal weight loss coach, Charles D'Angelo. And Steve, show your pants, what they looked like before, that you were wearing just in January of this year. Wow. I think two of you could get in there.
Awesome job. Fantastic. 137.
Why don't you come over and join us, Steve? So, Charles, I understand that Steve was on a lot of medication when he first came to see you, and now he's
off of everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
It's amazing.
Not only was he on medication for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and acid reflux, he was also on a CPAP machine for sleep apnea, meaning that his airway was obstructed because of his obesity, which now he's off of entirely.
Yep.
What was it for you? What is the key that made you stay with the program and just keep doing it? Is it any one thing? Or?
Well, you know, it's been an accumulation of things, but there was a tough story with my little girl who was in kindergarten, and she came home one day and was talking to my wife, and she was a little teary-eyed. And I asked them what was going on, and they wouldn't tell me. And later that night I was talking to my wife, and she said, well, the kids were teasing her at school, saying that she's got a fat daddy.
Oh, kids are so rude.
it broke my heart, and that was shortly before Thanksgiving of last year, and that's when I decided to get in touch with Charles.
And Charles, you have lost about as much or more than he has. You lost 160?
160, yeah.
And you understand that sort of pain and how that broke his heart and how it felt, and that it was something that actually motivated him and you to do something about it.
The difference for me was that the kids were making fun of me. With him, the kids were telling his daughter about him. So I can totally empathize. And knowing that family cares is a huge motivator for people that come to see me. Oftentimes spouses will send their significant other to see me because they're concerned about their weight. In fact, a viewer just wrote to me this morning that is interested in getting her husband started.
See? And so I bet your little girl is as proud as can be now.
Oh, she is. Absolutely. Yeah. The whole family is.
Right. And you are very proud of yourself, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Having worked with Charles before, and I've lost 35 pounds.
And kept it off?
And kept it off so far.
Very good.
Christmas next week.
And she wants to move her appointment.
Yes, I do. Do you think it's easy to stay on his plan because you go see him every 2 weeks, and it takes a lot of the questions out of what to eat, every day, but then again, he changes it enough to make it be interesting, and there's a lot of variety.
Well, it takes all the guesswork out of what I need to do and what I need to be eating and when. It's, you know, it's made life so much simpler for me. You know, before I used to love to go to the grocery store, and it would take, you know, a couple hours to shop, and I'd come home with
$100.
Yeah, and I'd come home with all sorts of great, interesting things. But it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the healthiest stuff.
Well, congratulations to you. And you know, it's just not easy to change your relationship with food, and it seems like you've conquered that. Do you trust it yet?
Do I trust it yet? Well, I still have a little work to do.
Okay.
So we're on the right path.
Congratulations. The
Thank
pants.
you.
I'll hold those up again while we right before we tell you that you can go to KPLR11.com and learn a whole lot more. That's just amazing. You can learn more about Charles and the work that he does at KPLR11.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, and